Yeah, what's good with the gang? It's your boy H, and we are back on the road to glory. Last episode, we left off upgrading our player, man. We was upgrading the IQ. We got him up to a 66 overall. We are sitting at 2-0, and I'm still quarterback 3. This week, we're going up against FCS Northwest. Let's go ahead and get into practice, see if we can build up a little bit, start making our way toward that QB2. Here go our practice for this week. We didn't do too good this week. Actually, a couple weeks we didn't do too good. We're gonna end up switching the practice later on in the season. But here goes that week. We got 17,900 silver medal, so we got a little bit more to our coach trust. We're still way behind on the QB3, but we will be working our way up. Just stay tuned for that. So this week in the weekly agendas, we went ahead and just put everything we had on studying, and then we had one more energy left. We went ahead and put that on leadership. Getting right into our next game with FCS Northwest, we go ahead and take them down 27-20. We definitely should have won by a way bigger margin than that, but it is what it is. We are still undefeated on the season, 3-0. Still waiting for my chance to give me some burn. So coming out the game, going into the next week, we got a text message from one of the homies, one of the teammates. He was just talking to us about our NIL deals, and if we ever needed help on them, we could hit him up, let him know what's going on. Then we get a text message from the academic advisor. She letting us know that we got a big test coming up right now. So she want to ask us how much we want to study. I go ahead and do the moderate. I didn't want to use too much energy. So we did use 2 right there. We got 3 left. Let's go ahead and get into these weekly agendas. We're going to go ahead and use 2 energy for training this week. And then we'll go ahead and throw that last one on leadership. Let's go ahead and get into the game with Illinois. They're 2-1. We're 3-0. Let's see if we can keep the streak rolling. Got a home game this week, so we should be able to take the dub against Illinois. We go ahead and blast them off 24-0. I still didn't get any minutes. I guess QB3s don't get no love. It is what it is, man. We just got to keep grinding, working hard to get to that QB2. But here's our weekly stuff for this week. We're 4-0 now, ranked 22. That's good. That's good. We just got to keep working so we can get some burn. Here goes our academic advisor letting us know that our GPA is looking real good. We got a little bump, and we did good on the little test that we had to take, so we should be good on our GPA. But getting into this week, man, we're ranked 18, 4-0. We got Purdue this week. Should be another easy dub, right? They're 1-2, so we'll see what happens. But getting into our weekly agendas, we got 5 energy points. GPA sitting at a 3.2, so we are sitting good. We go ahead and throw a little bit more into studying. We go ahead and train a little bit, and then we put our last few points on leadership. Also, if you guys made it this far in the video, go ahead and smack that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed yet, man. We're going to keep rolling these Road to Glories out. We also do Ultimate Team, and we're going to be flying into Madden too, so please smack that like button, smack that subscribe button. We on the way to 500 subscribers, so we're going to keep this thing rolling, man. And on this practice, as you guys can see, we only got the bronze token. Like I said, we did have a couple bad practices in a row, but it's okay, though. We're going to find a way to get up on that field. All right, getting into the next game, man, going right to Purdue. We're in Purdue, so it's going to be a tougher challenge, but we should be able to take care of them. They're 1-2. And we end up falling short. We end up losing by 3, taking our first loss of the season. I don't know whether to be happy or sad because, the team's losing, but I wonder if that helps me get a little closer to the other QBs. So here's what we're looking at after the week against Purdue. We are now 4-1. We're just going to go ahead and advance the week, man. We're done with the practices, done with the weekly agenda for this week. So after we advance, we got one of the little shorties, one of our little classmates, man. She's trying to get me off to a little party, but I can't do it. I got to keep my head in the books. I'm only a freshman. I'm trying to do everything I can to stay on path and to get some more minutes, man. So getting into the agenda this week, we got 5 energy points. We got to train, so we're going to go ahead and use our first 2 on training. Leaves us with 3. We go ahead, use 1 on leadership, then go ahead and use 1 on academics, hit the books a little bit, and then we only have 1 left, so might as well knock our health up. We'll go ahead and hit the practice, man. We're at silver right now. I think we end with silver on this practice. Trying to do everything I can to put the best practices I can together. We find triangle in the back of the end zone. We go ahead and get gold on this practice, actually. So we got 500 to the coach trust, which is huge for us. It's going to help us out a lot. This is what our XP level look like. Almost got another skill point. And here's our weekly agendas before the game. Now, getting into the game, we play the Rutgers this week, man. They're 3-1. We're 4-1. This one's gonna be a tough game. We're at home. Can we do good on this bounce back game from after taking the L to Purdue? And we end up losing by 8 points, man. We lost by 8. Offense looked like they did pretty good. Defense looked like they couldn't hold them at all. But it is what it is. We just take 2 losses in a row. We're still QB3, trying to work our way up. Let's go ahead and get into the next week. So our offensive coordinator hit us up. He just asked us a couple questions. I did not get them all right. I got 2 of the 3 right. I think the more questions you get right, the more coach trust you get out of this. So, because you do get coach trust after this. But yeah, he just asked me a couple questions. We got, like I said, 2 of the 3 right. I tried to get all 3 right. Let me know down in the comment section when you got to this part of your road to glory. Did you get all 3 questions right? I just missed my second question. I didn't know what the Mills route combo was, I'm pretty sure, because it was a spot combo and I think the Mills combo. Had no clue what it was, so it is what it is. We got 2 of the 3 right. Got some coach's trust. Now, we're in week 7. It's our bye week. We got 6 energy, so since it's a bye week, we'll go ahead and use the first 2 to train. Then we'll scroll up to academics. We'll use 3 on academics because if you can see, we got an exam in a week, and then we'll use the last one on leadership. We got a bronze badge on practice this week, and we end up getting enough XP to go ahead and level up this week. So after advancing a week, this is what we looking like in the QB race. I'm still a little bit behind. Our academics went down because we just took that exam. We had to build that back up. We ended up getting straight B's on it. That's what our academic advisor was telling us right there. We also just got fan favorite activated. I don't think it does anything really, honestly. We don't play, so shouldn't do much. We got Indiana this week. They're 1-5. Shouldn't be too hard of a game. We got 6 energy, so we'll go ahead and use our first 5 points on training this week, and then we'll go ahead and use the last one on academics. Like I said, we don't need to put it on health because we don't play, so it's all right. Getting right into the game, we're away in Indiana. Like I said, they're 1-5, so it still shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's go ahead and see what the guys did. After losing our last 2 games, we bounced back real good on the road. End up going up 28-7. Nice dub right there. We definitely needed that because them 2 losses hurt us for real. After the game, we end up getting enough XP to get another skill point. So let's get over into the upgrades. Looking at the upgrades, we're still not looking too bad. Still only a 66 though. But we go ahead and throw it on the IQ so we can kind of even out our attributes a little bit. And it bumps us up to a 67 overall now, which is good. We're working our way. We're 5-2. We're still not ranked. Here we are in the QB race. And after advancing, we get another text message from another classmate trying to get us out to go to a party. We had to decline it. Y'all know the rules freshman year, man. Got to stay in the books. Getting to the next practice. This is where we change practices and everything changes for us. And we start getting a lot more coach trust. The option practice, I'm telling y'all, in my opinion, I didn't do them all, but in my opinion, that has to be one of the best practices. As you can see, I'm gaining on the QB race, man. I'm gaining. Getting into our weekly agendas, as you can see, training, going to the academics. We're trying to get that 4.0 so we don't have to take no class the senior year. Let's get into the O State game, man. This is a huge game, man. They're ranked number 2. We're ranked 25. We're finally ranked again, so let's see what we can do against the big dogs. So I ain't gonna lie. Without me, I thought they was gonna beat the shit out of us. They only ended up beating us by 7, so ain't too bad. It's still a loss. So we were ranked 25. We're probably not going to be ranked after this. We didn't get enough XP to get over the hump. It's all right, though. We put up a fight against the number 2 squad. We're now 5-3 on the season, which kind of sucks. But once again, it is what it is. We're gaining on them. We can actually see the marker of QB2. So we're actually getting close to this as being a walk-on going to Nebraska. Getting into the next week, though, we got UCLA, man. They're 3-4. back in the option drill. As you can see, I'm already got the gold. I already got the gold. We're at 44,000. This drill is super easy, and the running back run past most of the guys anyway. Now we're only a little bit over 1,000 to catch QB2, and to get maybe some minutes on the field, we'll be a lot closer. Getting into our energy for the week, gotta train because we're definitely getting closer. Gotta hit the books, and now we gotta put some leadership on so when we take over that role, they know who to follow. Getting into the game, we're at home. We gotta bounce back. We're 5-3. We want to end the year strong. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this dub at home and start to build a little win streak to end the year. We go ahead and win 31-10. That's a nice dub. We get enough XP to get another skill point, which is great for me. And after advancing a week, a guy named Parker texts us, talking about he done found the answers online, talking about do I want them? Nah, bro, that sound like you trying to get me caught up. Can't even do it. So we don't do it. We go ahead and study. We get a little bump in our GPA. So getting into practice this week, we lose our goal by one play right there. We did the wrong option, so we end up getting silver. We're closing in on QB2, about 500 away, 600 away, something like that. Getting into our weekly agendas, we only got 4 energy this week because we used 2 studying already. We got to hit 2 on training, 1 on academics, 1 on leadership. That'll use all of them right there. See, we're about 500 away on QB2, so we're getting close. Maybe a practice or 2. Got USC this week, 2-7. Should be an easy dub. Getting into practice this week, we only get the silver, only 350. If we would have got gold there, I think we would have hit QB2. Now we're only about 150 away, so got another upgrade point. So we got 2 of them now. We're going to go ahead and put that on IQ. That bumps us up to a 68 overall. And getting into the weekly agendas, we're going to go ahead, since we got 6 energy, we're going to throw 2 on XP. We're going to throw 3 on academics. And then we're going to throw that last one on leadership. Getting into the game, we had to go out to Cali to go ahead and play USC. They 2-7. Like I said, should be an easy dub. And that is what it was. We end up winning 42-28. We're ranked 23. So we're trying to go ahead and ride the season out on a high note. We're 7-3 now. Got enough XP to level up. There's my weekly agenda board. And after advancing a week, finally it happened. They put us over QB2. Now we just have to go into practice and battle out for the QB2 position. That is going to be it, though, for this episode of Road to Glory. Make sure y'all stay tuned to see if we go ahead and take over for QB2. If you guys like the video, go ahead and smack that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smack that sub button. Stay tuned for episode 3. We're going to be finishing up freshman year. We might be getting a little bit into sophomore year, but we definitely going to finish up freshman year. If you guys like Ultimate Team, I also got Ultimate Team videos out. Be on the lookout for more of those as well. And that's all I have for you guys, man. So until next time, peace out.